So for once, I'm not the bearer of bad news. I'm here to kind of give you guys some great news actually that came out earlier this morning about a bunch of different series, and so let's dive headfirst right into it. So right off the bat, we have Mushoku Tensei Season 2 information that came out earlier this morning. Stuff about Demon Slayer and its upcoming next season, Season 3. So I know a lot of you guys at the very least that watch, my content are a big fan of this series, and earlier this morning, we got a new key visual that came out, which is this, as you can see on the screen. We get to see kind of more of an older looking Rudy, which is amazing, showing that he's aging up, and it also shows that, looking at this key visual is going to kind of blindside you a little bit. You're going to be like, wait a minute, this isn't like a kid-looking Rudy anymore. He kind of looks like a teenager now, which is nice, because if there's one thing I love in, stories, like manga, anime, or any form of stories, is seeing the perspective on life changes, etc., and obviously that is what's happening with Mushoku Tensei, getting to see Rudy grow slowly, and obviously if Rudy is like this, Eris and everybody else is also like this, they have grown in. Now, besides that, there is some more information for it. We found out that the voice actor for Rudy is actually going to be staying at the very beginning. But obviously, with him now being a teenager, especially with this key visual, that's what many wonder, would the voice actor be swapped out? But according to this information, that is not going to happen. The voice actor will stay the same, so that's automatically amazing news. If there's anything I love to hear, it was definitely that with today's news of Mushoku Tensei. But let's go a little bit deeper. So, obviously, with this news that came out, we don't know when it's releasing, besides obviously in 2023. However, I've been around the anime block a few times. I've seen a lot of announcements over the past decade when it comes to anime, key visuals, etc. And knowing how these things normally work, unless there is a delay, obviously, I'm going to take an educated guess and say that Mushoku Tensei, this series, Season 2, is probably going to start airing maybe in spring of anime 2023 or summer of anime 2023. Because usually when we get a key visual like this, especially when a season's about to wrap up, it's kind of prepping for the announcement of, the continuation, which would come in spring of anime 2023, which would be exciting. So overall, great Mushoku Tensei news. I know it's not everything we wanted, but it is a nice little taste on what to expect, and that next year is going to be fantastic when this does, eventually air. So let's move over. It's a very popular series, and I think we should all put aside our anger, bias. What amazing to see a series just do so well and just go so well in terms of Demon Slayer will begin in April 2023, my birthday, around my birthday time. Okay, I actually have yet to watch Season 2. Yeah, I know. I should. The series. I have no hatred towards it. I don't dislike the series, nothing like that. But I definitely need to, because obviously there is a lot of Demon Slayer fans, and this is definitely news that's going to, excite everyone. Now, I feel like the video might get hit by YouTube if I was to say this title, so I'm just going to let you read this for yourself. Pause on this, and apparently the comments actually said the exact same thing. They literally said the exact same thing I was thinking. I didn't know it got to see. I am aware of the manga. I'm not going to say how I'm aware of it or why I'm aware of it. I am aware of the manga equivalent to this. I didn't know this actually got an anime. That's all I'm going to say. So I was a little bit shocked one. But, yeah, anyways, I'm glad to see Mushoku Tensei kind of trending here. But, yeah, that's pretty much overall the news for today. I kind of wanted to cover it because I know there's a lot of people, as I've talked about in the past, that maybe get most of their news for announcements, etc. through my channel or other content creators. And so I just want to keep you guys up to date because I know there's a lot of you guys that love these series and just wanted to make sure everybody is in the know. So, I guess I'll leave it at that. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed my content, obviously, please subscribe, leave a like. It helps me out greatly and helps with the YouTube algorithm, etc. But, be safe, stay healthy, Chibi out.